What's up, loves? Hoping you guys are doing well. Feeling happy. I feel happy as hell. I don't know about y'all, but your girl feeling good right now. Feeling good. Feeling amazing. Happy to be here with you guys to do another collective reading. As promised, we are about to get into the finance and career reading. Okay? Y'all know I always come through with what I heard as I was, shuffling and things and clearing the energy on my cards. And what I heard was, new job, who this? New job, who this? What's good? What you need? Yes, I'm new here. Yes. Yes, this is me. Yes, I'm in my boss energy. Okay. So we're going to see what wants to come through the cards today concerning your career and finance. As always, I'm going to let you guys know that if you want to book your personal reading, the link is in my bio, or you can DM me directly to do so. And I just want to tell y'all too, because the last reading I did, I was like, y'all, I told y'all on a few things to mark my words that these things are going to come through for you. I knew it, I felt it. And I told y'all to come back and tell me about it because I knew it and I felt it, right? So I just want to, literally right before I got ready to hop on live I was getting ready to push the button. My other phone went off. And I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to put it on vibrate. But I'm looking and it's one of the people that I did a personal reading for. Well, she comes to me regularly. This is one of my regular clients. And was explaining to me some things that we had talked about kind of in detail. And at the time when we talked about it, it was like, how, who, where is this going to come from? And like I tell y'all all the time, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Like, that's spirit's job to, deliver certain things to you, or to open certain doors, or to, again, make these miracles poof out of thin air. But just know that when you set your intentions to say that you receive whatever is coming through these readings, you're going to have it. You're going to have it. So that just made my heart so warm to hear from her before I started this reading. And I wanted to allow that as well to be another confirmation for me to say to you guys that, whatever it is that you're resonating with in these readings. And again, I know this is collective, so it'll be a lot of different messages coming through. But whichever parts really stand out for you in your story, take it, apply it to your life, because it's for you, my love. It is for you, and you're going to see these things, come to pass. So that made me very, very excited and happy, for all of us that are really, really, counting on these messages and really believing and trusting in God to do some different things in our lives. Okay. So just wanted to say that before I got started with this reading. Today's reading again is going to be career and finance. All right. So go ahead and clear your energy wherever you are. I've already cleared the energy, here with my cards. And we're going to go ahead and tap in. Of course, I'm going to start with some channeled messages to see what wants to come through, and then we'll hop into tarot. All right. So giving thanks to my ancestors, my spirit guides, the angels, all of the beautiful beings that protect me and guide me every single day. Thank you guys for always being with me, for sharing your wisdom and your knowledge, for enlightening me to be able to help those who are seeking information from me, through me, like whatever it may be. I'm coming at this time to seek messages for my collective concerning their career and finance. These can be messages that deal with your current situation, their current situations, or what is coming in for my collective. We're praying for clear and concise messages and an even clearer understanding of what's being said and coming through these cards. And as well, if there is any energy that is here that is seeking to have ill intent to harm me or any person that is watching this video, your power does not work here. And every ounce of negative energy that you're sending out, we're sending it right back to you, baby. 3,000 fold. All right. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, let's get into it. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I just have this good ass feeling. Like, I don't even know what it's about. I do know what it's about, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I feel like this is connected to the collective energy. And I am hoping that you guys are, sitting ready, for whatever it is that you are asking for. Okay. So the first card we have out says, no more hustling. Money isn't worth your peace. All right. So again, if you are in this energy of, feeling as though you have to make something shake for yourself, you just always like, I gotta get it, or you're literally losing sleep over money, whether this is a job that you're working that's not really serving your true purpose, and you're feeling, insufficient in yourself, right? Because some of you guys could be in a situation, with this no more hustling here, to where it is, the way that you're having to work and go and go and go, money may not be an issue for you right now, but your peace is. You get what I'm saying? And it's not okay to have, one without the other. It's one of those things to where it should work together for you. And I know that, unfortunately in the world we live in, it's been so idealized that, again, blood, sweat, and tears. You got to be, if you're not hurting at the end of the day, if you're not, beat down, if you're not looking crazy at the end of your shift, you ain't did nothing. Like, what? No. There are a number of us out here who literally enjoy every part of what we do each and every day. And I want to let you guys know, again, I'm not speaking anything to you that I'm not living myself. I haven't worked a matrix job in years. And when I say a matrix job, I mean any job or, punching the clock, doing anything that is not attached to my purpose. Over the past few years, all I've been doing is, teaching my babies, teaching kids, because I love children. I work with autistic children as well. I've been doing these readings, and I've been, doing my music. That's it. And somewhere in between, God has been just making things work out for me. But if you are still in your bag of, getting up every day and just doing things that you really, really hate, because you feel like you just have to have money, the very clear message for you is money is not worth your peace. No more hustling. No more hustling, okay? That's a very, very profound message to start the reading off. So Spirit is, I can tell this is going to be one of those readings to where Spirit is going to deal with you on some things. And if some of you guys have been questioning, your method of doing things already, this is your confirmation that, it's not okay for you to not be at peace. It's not okay for you to be feeling as worn down and broken down as you feel right now, if this is your story. Look, release fears concerning your finances. Some of you guys are really, really holding on to these positions out of fear of not having money, not having enough. Okay. And then on the other side, we have your business is endorsed by God. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. With that new job, who this? Some of you guys may actually be pushed into entrepreneurship, pushed into investing in your own business versus giving all of this energy to these other businesses as well. Now, I'm going to be real with y'all, right? Because I read for everybody. I read for everybody. And sometimes when people use the word hustling, right, it's not just about like, oh, I'm doing a lot of different things. Some of you guys are really, really involved in some things that you should not be involved in. Okay. And you know what I mean when I say that. And if that is the case for you, no. No. If you are able to take your energy and be successful in such things like that, you can take that same energy and invest in a real legit business for yourself. Okay? That's not hustling. That's not any of that energy. It's literally you, investing in yourself. And I think I showed the wrong side here. And being endorsed by God. God is really letting you know that when you do decide to, pull this energy, call your energy in, pull it back in, and decide to go into business for yourself, it's going to be successful. It is. It's going to be endorsed by God. And with it already being endorsed, right? Because it's not that God is endorsing your business. It's already endorsed. It's already, in that position to where, it's just literally waiting on you to put the energy towards it. And some of you guys are starting to realize that you cannot give, all of this energy to hustling and then still give the energy to your business that it needs, the fair amount of energy that it needs. Of course, yeah, you can get home at the end of your day and, spend your time doing this. But at the same time, where's your peace? You're not resting. And just to be honest, I used to tell people this all the time. You can say all day long, like, okay, yeah, I'll go work my job and then I'll give, this same amount of energy. But no matter what, if the first thing you're doing, is not your shit, your business, everything you're giving to it after you give all of these hours and all of this energy to these other positions and all of these other, matters is hustling. You're only going to give yourself this leftover energy. And I don't care if you say, okay, I work 8 hours doing this and I'm going to put 8 hours towards my business. Understand, this 8 hours is after you have worked. And again, given this energy, you're not able to literally physically give it, because every day we're allotted a certain amount of energy to get things done. So it's not fair to, continue to give yourself or your business, this leftover energy. God is telling you no more hustling. No more hustling, and money is not worth your peace. Also, release any fears related to your finances, because again, whatever it is that you are meant to be doing is absolutely something that you're going to be able to make a living out of, right? And again, do not be tricked or messed up in the mind when it comes down to, okay, I can't make money off of this if I enjoy it. Yes, you can. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's what they don't tell you. It's a trick. It's a trick. Trick of the matrix. What else wants to come through for this collective, for my channel messages here? Release those fears, baby. Because some of you guys may actually be, asked to take a leap of faith at this time. I really feel that in order for you to, be in a position of saying new job, who this? Like you're going to have to do something new. Look, losses make room for gain. I'm telling you guys, and prepare yourself, right? As we've been talking over all of these, past few readings, there's been changes coming in, new things that are coming in, heavy emphasis on the death and the rebirth process. So some of you guys have really, really been committed to this, being in your hustling bag. And some of you guys really know that God has been calling you to, really invest in the business of your own, right? We have another message on the back of this that says longevity in business, right? And some of you guys have been worried, that either your business is not going to be prosperous, or, you're worried about that period of letting go of this, hustling phase, and how you may have to take this time to really build this business and you may not see as much money coming in. But again, losses make room for gain. So anything that you feel like you may be losing when you sit down this bag of hustling, understand you're only making room for this longevity of finances. Because again, with this hustling bag, y'all know, everybody has been in a position before to where we have, had this mindset of hustling, right? Working, several jobs, or again, just doing things that that may not even be legit, or doing things that don't have anything to do with what actually makes you happy. And when you're in that position, you literally have no days off, right? Because any day that you're not up every day just doing stuff and you immediately begin to see the money lack. And the one thing about a true successful business or business person is that whatever it is that they are doing, it secures things for the long run, right? So there's no coincidence here that the longevity card came out, longevity in business, because whatever fears and doubts that you are having concerning, your finances or diving into this business venture, you're being, told that, no, honey, you have to switch your perception of things, because, yeah, it may not necessarily come to you, right? How we've been talking about how things may not show up how you expect it, or it may not go the way that you're used to or expecting it to. But understand that whatever it is, that you're being asked to put your energy towards and to really, really invest in, This is something that's going to secure you for life. To where if you do have a day where you don't feel like getting up or doing anything, you can do that and not have to have your whole business crashing down. You know what I'm saying? Or you can take I was about to say 2 days, but I'm going to say 2 weeks. You can take 2 weeks off and not have to worry about being behind on all your bills or, any of those things. That's not the feel with this. This is a true, legit business. And understand that when you're doing anything that is connected to who you are, connected to your purpose, that causes you to be able to truly use your gifts, your true understanding, right? These are things that are going to be everlasting. As long as you're alive, as long as your gifts work, you're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to, be lucrative from this, whatever this business endeavor is that you're being asked to go towards at this time. Okay. It says new offers are coming in for you. New offers are coming in for you. And some of you guys, even if this is not necessarily your message, may not be entrepreneurship, right? Some of you guys, this may just be a whole, new direction for your career path. And maybe you've been in this position to where you've been hustling for this particular company or job, just, constantly, they want to say that you are their best worker, but again, you don't have any peace there because of the atmosphere, or you don't have any time off, right? They're so dependent upon you to where it's like if you take any days off, it's just, it throws everything off. People start giving you a hard time. Or you could even have one of those jobs to where it's like, okay, they don't really look out for you, right? You have certain jobs that have these, benefits and things, or have things set up to where they really do look out for their employees, to make sure that you are in peace and that you are mentally stable and all of these things like that. The whole union, feel. But some of these jobs don't give a damn. And maybe you guys are there because it's like, with these fears around your finances and why you don't have peace. It's like, I know if I even begin, I know I need time off, but if I take time off and, I'm not going to get paid for these days or whatever it is. So, you're being let know, or it's being brought to your attention that, you can do better. New offers are coming in for you. And as well, if you guys have already received a new offer, or, you have somebody that is in your peripheral that is, petitioning for your work. They see what you do. They truly value who you are. And they're wanting you to come and be a part of whatever they have going on. You're really being asked to consider this at this time. Don't have fears around these finances. And for some of you guys, this offer that could be coming in, right? Again, there's this emphasis on, I keep feeling that you guys are worried about this deficit, like the time in between, right? There may not be money coming in for this amount of weeks. And you're worried about that. You're worried about how that's going to, trip up your sense of normality and how things have been flowing for you. Or this could be something to where it's like whatever position you're going into, whenever you start, it may take, a little time for you to get to the space of making the type of money that you're used to making, whatever it is. Just know that you're being asked to trust in that, because this is something that is going to be, longevity for you. This is something that is going to truly, bring in some shit that matter, right? These little coins, this little hustling money, anybody could do that. Anybody could get that. But what you're stepping into, baby, that's long money. Okay, that's long money, longevity. You're also as well being asked to be wise in your spending. And maybe because some of you are about to transition into this new position, into this new job. So now is the time to really, really plan for that. If you do have the space to plan before you actually go and accept this new offer that's coming into you, plan now with the mindset of, okay, I may have a few weeks to where I'm not working, I'm not doing anything, and save your money, put money aside for that. Prepare for what's coming in for you. Some of you guys are getting a new car. What's up, Cheese? Some of you guys are getting a new car. We have overnight success here. And again, like, I really feel for some of y'all, this is about doing business for yourself, right? Again, we get different storylines with the collective readings, but This overnight success relates more to the what we were talking about in the beginning, where God is really asking you to go into business for yourself and letting you know that there is going to be longevity in business. And even for some of you guys, if this is something to where it's like, okay, you take this venture out and you do something new for yourself, and it's like you begin to see like this success that you didn't expect. It's like, oh, like I didn't expect it to, take off this fast, or I didn't expect it to be this successful. Don't fear that it's only going to be like a temporary time, because no, whatever it is you're investing in, long term. Long term, you're being asked to explore all of your gifts and talents, because again, if you do have any fears concerning your finances, the answers are in what you can do for yourself, not in anything that anybody else can offer you, not in another job position, not in you getting a raise or elevation on your job. Absolutely not. It has to do with you exercising every area of your gifts and your talents. Okay. And I'm telling you guys, as you begin to do this, look what's on the other side of this. Early retirement. Early retirement. There's nothing but successful cars that have come out so far behind this no more hustling position, right? So again, like I really do feel for some of you, you may be going into business with another company or another person. You may be going a new direction within, the business field that you're already in. For some of you guys, it's about you starting your own business. It's very much about you starting your own business at this time and getting this reassurance now that it's going to be successful. It's going to be successful. And don't allow yourself or anybody else to tell you anything differently, right? Because, there's a number of people that never did anything outside of, this certain 9 to 5. Some people just followed the whole routine of, okay, we graduate from high school, we go to college, we get an education, we leave education, and we start working, these crappy jobs that we don't like. And then we stay here for 30 to 50 years before we can retire and, see any sort of real payout from what it is that we've been doing each and every day for, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day. And then some of us, like me, it's me, was like, well, no, that didn't work. Like I started off trying to do that and be in that lane, but I just knew that was not for me. And I had to be real about it. And so when I got to that position of understanding that it wasn't for me, and I started to, pull away from certain things, those people who were really like locked into that mindset that it has to be this way, they were not happy. They were just like, well, what are you going to do? Like, you have to work. You have to do this. You can't just do music. You can't just... And it's like something within me was just like, I hear you, but, slaving at a warehouse all day long is just not for me. Slaving, doing anything that does not bring me some sort of fulfillment is not for me. It's not for me, And I realized that, and I stuck beside that. And y'all listen to me. Like, when you really just like look at the world that we live in, do y'all know that people get paid for the dumbest? And I'm not going to say dumb because you do what you do, right? But things like, okay, there's competitions on chewing gum. Right? I'm going to keep my opinions about that to myself. But if these people can go and be fully committed to this, spend their time trying to set these records or, however it works for them, and they're making money, trust me when I tell you, you can do something that is lucrative with what it is that you already have inside of you. Okay? We have here high-paying contracts. And then we have sponsors and investors are coming to you. Okay? So again, storyline is going to look different for each person depending on your individual case. And some of you guys, if you have already made up in your mind, right? Some of you guys have already left this position of hustling. You've said to yourself, I can't do this anymore. You've had this realization that whatever money you were making was not worth your peace. You're being asked to release these fears concerning your finances, because now is the time, like that in between time of what was and what is to come. You're going to have to be in the position of manifesting and receiving, the finances that you deserve. Because again, whatever it is that you do, somebody wants it. Somebody believes in it. and they're coming to invest in you. And this is why some of you guys may very well be an overnight success, because once you set your mind to say that I'm only going to put my energy towards, you know, doing what is best for me, and you know, only working towards my purpose, doing things that bring me a sense of fulfillment, not just money, but you know, just within myself. I'm happy to wake up every day and go and do this, and you know, spend my time doing this. Because of that, you know, and people see that you're talented enough, you are, you know, you're superior in what it is that you're doing, and you think in whatever gift that you have to offer to whatever industry you're in. The people that are coming to invest in you could very well put you in position to, you know, be set. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, they can put you in position if you need to get, you know, your legal things together, if you need to go get your LLCs, or if you're doing a non-for-profit organization and, you know, you've just been having this deficit of, you know, having the money to invest in your business, to invest in yourself, right? Whatever is coming in for you, I'm telling you, this is something that is already blessed by God. And then as well, I feel like all of these sponsors and investors that are coming into you are sent by God as well, right? These are people who have, watched you. They see what you can do. They see who you are. And whatever it is that they're bringing in, however it is, you know, whatever position they're putting you in, as far as your business is concerned, is again something that is going to be able to bring you to an early retirement. Early retirement. You're not going to have to, you know, you're not going to have to do anything. That's the biggest thing. This is going to be about how you want to structure your business, how you want to, you know, schedule your business. If you set goals for yourself, you know, as far as, I want to make this amount of money in, you know, this amount of years, or even if you're just going a year at a time, before the year is out, I want to make this, you know, this amount of money. You're going to be able to easily see those goals and surpass those goals, because you're going to be in such a, you know, good position foundation wise when it comes down to your business, because nothing can have longevity without a solid foundation. And I do believe that for a lot of you guys, these sponsors and investors that are coming in, they're going to be the ones to really, really help solidify that for you, right? Yeah, they're going to be the ones to, you know, help solidify that foundation for you by whatever it is that they're bringing to you. And they can be bringing in money. They can be bringing in resources. They can be connecting you with people. Some of these guys may be, you know, business owners themselves, and they have literally been, you know, looking for you. They may not have known that it was you initially, but now that they've seen you and they found you, it's like, okay, this is the key, the missing element to my business, you know. And this is a person that, look, it says that you're worth much more. They see how much you are actually worth. And again, whatever position you've been in with this hustling, you know, mentality, or just this hustling money, just come quick, go quick, you're worth so much more. You're absolutely worth so much more. You have a lot of new growth and expansion that is coming in for you as well. And then, like I said, for those of you who have taken this leap of faith towards your business, don't be, you know, discouraged if you feel as though your business is not going as fast as you thought it would. And especially if you took a leap of faith into it, right? And big emphasis on that. If you took a leap of faith into it and you let go of a sense of, you know, normalcy or somewhat security, knowing that, okay, every 2 weeks I'm going to have this, or every month I'm going to have this amount, you know, and it was a secure amount, but it wasn't enough for you to do all of the things that you desired to do. So you knew that you had to dive into something differently. But again, don't allow, you know, however it looks for you now to discourage you or make you feel as though you made the wrong decision by investing in yourself. Because no, my love, your business is going to have longevity, long life. And it is, again, like you may just see things begin to turn around for you overnight. New growth, new expansion, sponsors coming in, investors, people who truly believe in your vision. They believe in you. They believe in your gifts, your talent. So all of these things are, they are for you. Man, not all the cards just drop like that. Let's put those back and shuffle again. What else wants to come out from my collective about, oh, there's one still here. I'll read this one. It says, use the name your price tool. Okay. So if, right. Let me tell y'all something, because I hear this, I feel my auntie rising up in me. Now, if you are one of these people to where you have taken this leap of faith to do business for yourself, right? And you may be off to somewhat of a slow start. When these sponsors and these investors come into you and they ask you what it is that you need, do not shortchange yourself, okay? Understand that you have permission to use the name your price tool. And these people that are coming into you, they got it. I'm telling you, they have it. So you know what it is that you're calling in for yourself, for your business. Be sure to really, really appraise your value the way that it needs to be appraised, okay? We're not looking to meet the bare minimum anymore. That's not the phase of life that we're in. This is the time of longevity and fruitfulness and abundance in every way. Okay? So when these sponsors and investors come in, just know that this is a key for you to use your name, your price tool. This is a time for you to say what it is that you need. Be real about it. Don't lowball yourself. When these people come in to make offers towards you and they really, really, want to talk to you and figure out what it is that you need, what position that you're in right now, be real with these people. And use the name your price tool, because you are a boss lady or a boss man, okay? And again, for some of you guys, if you have been wondering whether or not you should do your own business, absolutely. This is another confirmation. You're not meant to work for anybody else because you are a boss yourself. You are a boss yourself, or you're meant to be one, even if you haven't chosen to step into that energy yet. Just know that it's within you. You are equipped. Again, I keep saying that your gifts, like, you are already equipped to do what it is you need to do for yourself. And as well, if a lot of you guys would really, really tap into your purpose and understand like why you're here on this earth, then you'll understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your time. It's going to become very, very clear to you what it is you're supposed to be doing with your time and your energy, and how it is you're supposed to be making money. Because believe it or not, when it comes down to making money, the first thought should not be how much money you're going to make. The first thought should be given to what it is you're actually doing and the sense of fulfillment that is either going to bring you or take away from you. And then understanding, because the one thing about, when we talk about God and being held accountable for certain things, God is not looking at how much money you came to this earth to make. God is not looking at, whatever plaque or rank or, whatever it is, however you climbed up this whole business successful ladder. God ain't looking at none of that. More than anything, God is evaluating what you're doing with your time. Because again, if you are a person that is fully involved with your purpose and what it is you're supposed to be doing on this earth, then you understand how you don't have any extra time to give to anything else that does not deal with that directly. You don't. Yes, you can take your time and your talents elsewhere, But that's when you get into that, this whole message of money isn't worth your peace, because you're not going to have peace in what you're doing, because it's not fulfilling your purpose. So you have to understand that even when it comes down to your job, because outside of school, once we graduate from school, of course, when we're little, unless you're homeschooled, and even with homeschool, the majority of your hours in the day are going to be spent given to this institution. Same goes for work. Once you graduate from school, you start working. And again, you're spending anywhere from 8 to 12 hours, unless you just really are a part-time worker. But you're spending all of this time giving to this. And when you're asked, okay, what do you have to show for it? A little check every 2 weeks ain't going to be enough. It's not going to, be enough to satisfy for God, because when God starts pulling your card on, like, okay, but I asked you to go and help these people. I asked you to go invest your time and to do this. You can't be like, well, God, I had to work. I asked them to change my schedule, but no, it don't work like that. Like, it just doesn't work like that. So in all honesty, normally, all of these hours that we're spending working, that's the same amount of time that you're going to have to start giving to your purpose. And understanding that once you align with that, that's when the money going to start flowing to you. That's when it's going to start flowing in. But some of you guys, if you're wondering why hasn't that happened for you yet, or why is all of your hustling, it's seeming like it's in vain. Because the place and where you sown your energy, you've given your energy, what was the bigger picture with them? What were they doing? What was the cause? And if the answer has anything less to do with, anything that's tied to your purpose, we're not going to call it a waste of time. But I mean, you get where I'm going with this. Some of you guys are about to be surrounded by wealthy people. Okay, with these sponsors and investors coming in, I'm telling you guys, there's a big shift that's coming in for you. On the other side of that, we have $900,000. This could very much be a windfall of money, that somebody is bringing into your business, bringing into you. And some of you guys, remember I told you with that use the name your price tool, it may be laughable to think that, somebody can come in and say to you like, okay, how much money would you like to have right now to be comfortable, to really be able to get your business off the ground, to buy all the things you need to buy, to do what you need to do, to relocate, whatever. And some of you guys, 900,000 may be what you say. But because of, again, the way that we're taught to think, it's like, ain't nobody going to give you that. But no, when that person literally or hand you a blank check and sign the bottom of them and they say, write what you want on there. I'm sure some of you guys have seen that video. I want to say it was Bill Gates. Was it Bill Gates? I hope it was Bill Gates before I started telling this story. But anyway, he was on this talk show. He was talking to this lady. And I can't remember what the lady did. But he was like, if I wrote you, if I handed you a blank check right now and I signed it and I told you to write whatever amount on there, like, what would you do? And the lady just sat there all awkwardly and she was just like giggling and laughing like, oh, you're just kidding. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. And everybody in the audience is like, bitch, you're crazy. Like, write a mail, like whatever it is. Because we all knowing what this man is worth. And literally he sat there with a straight face and handed it to her. But wherever she was in her mind and the way that she, either valued or devalued herself, she couldn't even do it. And that's something that we've been talking about as well in these readings. Like, y'all got to get to that space of understanding who you are. Because if you don't, you're going to self-sabotage these things that are coming in. So very well, that could be your story. That somebody comes in and you say to them, well, I need $900,000. And with a straight face, that person going to sit there and write you a check and take it out the checkbook and be like, there you go. Make me happy. Like, go be successful. Don't let me down. And leave it at that. They don't want nothing else from you. None of that. You don't owe them anything. And it's going to blow your mind. But understand that where you're going now, like as you have graduated yourself from this poverty mindset, You're now surrounding yourself with people who have this wealthy mentality. And the one thing about a person that understands that they are wealthy, you understand that there is no loss. There's only investments. I'm going to invest in you. And I know that I'm going to see it back. And not necessarily from you. Because depending on who led me to invest, and like I told you guys, God is leading some of these people to invest. So they're absolutely not going to expect anything from you, because that's between them and God, what they're giving to you, what they're being led to give to you. So some of you guys literally may be seeing donations of this size and this amount coming into your business. Sometimes I also hear anonymous donators, right? People that you know may not know, but people who just really have been watching you and want to invest in what it is that you're doing. Prepare for elevation. I'm telling you guys, it's about to go up. If you have started your own business and you're worried that it's going a little slower than what you originally thought it would be, it's going up. And some of you guys as well need to get into trading, stock, bonds, crypto. Some of you guys are going to, again, you're used to having enough money just to get by. So it's like you can't think outside of paying your bills and eating. But now you're going to have such a beautiful foundation when it comes down to your money and, your position financially and the continual growth of your business. Because again, these lump sums is like, yeah, this is good. But what stands out to me is the longevity in business. Your business is going to continue to expand. So this is going to be a number that is going to triple and quadruple each and every month, every year, because it's only going up. And you're going to then have this extra money to begin to invest in other places and even turn around and invest in other people who have businesses that are coming up. You're going to be able to look and say, okay, at one point in time, I was right where you are right now, where I was just, feeling like I was working for free type energy, But one person, 2 people, 10 people, however many, I'm not going to limit your number, came in and they saw me, they saw what I was doing, and they invested in me. And some of you guys are going to be in position to be that person for somebody else. But your money is going to multiply. Your business is going to multiply. Well-known company, you're going to have and be the face of a well-known company. This could also be people, or this could be a well-known company that is coming towards you to invest in you, or sponsors from a well-known company. And look, it says you are the face of the business. So again, this is another confirmation. I definitely get that entrepreneurship is the way for some of you. And then as well, with this well-known company, I also told you that there is new job offers coming in for you guys. And it could be with well-known companies, right? Maybe a company that you've had your eye on for a minute, that it's like, okay, it would be my dream to be connected to these people because of what they represent or what it is that they do. It aligns with my purpose. And these people are not going to lowball you when you come into their company to work for them. They're going to, see you for who you are. They're going to really, really appraise your value where it should be. Says here, all of your clients are returning customers. So as you see, again, this longevity, a lot of times, and I tell people, it's not just about, how many new customers you can get in. Absolutely not. Of course, we want that. We want it to be great. But what we also want is that turnover level to be low. We want these people every month. Let me pay you for the next 6 months because I need my spot locked in. That's the type of energy we're looking at here. And this is why you're going to have this longevity as well, because these people aren't going anywhere. Because once they see you, they they're going to be so in love with how you do what you do. Right? There's nothing new under the sun. Everything is a repeated cycle. There's several people in all industries, no matter what the industry is. But there's absolutely no one that can do what you do as an individual. And when I tell you that the days of that fact being overlooked are over, absolutely. And why is that? Because you're seeing your own value. And as you're seeing that and you're putting that energy into the atmosphere, this is why you're calling in all of these other people who absolutely appreciate you for who you are. They invest in your companies. They invest in you as a boss and, a leader. But as well, you have all of these clients that are coming in that invest in what you do because you're truly helping them. You're truly helping them. Okay? So all of these clients are going to be returning customers. You're going to have these people that it's like, oh yeah, I've been working with this person for years. I'm not going to go to anybody else for whatever it is you do. Like I said, it could be somebody that lives next door to you that does the same thing, but you better believe whoever is coming for you, they're coming for you only. And they're going to be customers for years to come. Your gifts will bring you financial increase. I can't make it up, y'all. It's going to bring you financial increase. And if you guys are not familiar with your gifts, if you're still in your energy of hustling and doing whatever for money, stop prostituting for money. And I'm going to say it how I feel it right now. Stop prostituting for money, because that's what it is. Of course, we know that there are actual prostitutes out here that do what they do for money. But honestly, anybody who is out here doing whatever, going to a job that you freaking hate every single day for the sake of having money, you're prostituting your gifts for money. You're selling yourself out for money, and it's not okay. Look, successful entrepreneur, I'm telling you, if you are worried about taking this leap of faith, do it. You have to. This is your sign. This is your sign. Your gifts will bring you financial increase. And if you're trying to figure out how to structure your business, or, what should be the core representation of your business, it's what you love to do. So if anybody has any question on where to start with that, know what you love to do. Know what really makes your heart feel fulfilled. And even if you can't see or figure out or think off top, I love doing this, but I can't make money doing that. Yes, you can. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Even if what you do, right? You say, for instance, I'm getting this feel that some of you guys are like humanitarians, right? And what it is that you love to do, it takes money to do it, but you don't necessarily like charging people for it, right? Like, say, for instance, you like, serving underserved children or something like that. This is why I say to you that, your business is God endorsed, and, you're taking the time to really invest in yourself, because don't you know that if you open a non-for-profit, you can get grants to do what it is that you do, right? Whether these are from private sponsors and investors, or depending on where you live, sometimes you can get grants from the government as well. And the grants are enough for you to have what you need, for you to pay people to come and work alongside you, and to still be able to have all of the supplies that you need within your business to be able to serve whatever community you are meant to serve. So understand that no matter what your, the position is, whatever lane you feel like you're being called to, there is a way to be financially successful doing what it is that you love to do. And you are absolutely called to be doing that at this time. You will be a successful entrepreneur. And for those of you who are following the storyline of I've already started this business and it's looking a little slow, understand that you are still a successful entrepreneur. Number one, because you took the leap of faith. And that's more than what a lot of people, are willing to do, i.e. the reason why I'm having to fuss at my other people over here, about this hustling and coming out of their energy so that you can, do what's best for you. But you even being in a position to take that leap of faith for yourself, it speaks volumes already. You're already successful. But stay aligned with the energy that you have made the right decision, that you're going in the right direction, that you will have longevity in your business, because what that is doing for you is attracting in these sponsors and investors. Because a lot of times when people watch you, they want to watch and see that you would do something for free, right? Of course, there's corporations and things that, they're all about numbers and, what are you producing? How are you bringing in? But there's also a number of people that literally want to see people who are just serious about what it is that they're doing, because they have the understanding that, yeah, I'm trying not to say crazy shit, y'all. Yeah, there are a number of companies who are money hungry. They don't care about their people. They don't care about any of those things. And because of that, they will never give you a leg up to really, really put you in position to do what you need to do. They're going to continue to give you the bare minimum. Trash. But these sponsors that are coming in and investors, these are people who have good hearts. And again, like I just told you, they're in this cycle of knowing that I was once where you were. And all I needed was for somebody to give me one good hand up, and I had the rest. I was already invested in what I was doing. I was already committed to being here. It wasn't about money for me, but it was about what it was I love to do and about helping others. And I just literally, the only piece that was missing was the finances. And some of these people, they see you that you're in this energy, that you're fully invested in what it is that you're doing and using these gifts. But you just need that extra bit of assistance. And so that's why I'm telling you, when they're coming into you, they already see you as a success, and they're just sowing a seed into that. It's not about you proving anything to them. None of that. They've already been watching you do what you do for free with a smile on your face, and still coming back every single day to do what you do. And that for them, that these are people, they see that as the true longevity and how this is going to be a successful business. Again, not the numbers and the revenue that you're pulling in right now. They're not worried about that, because they know you're going to have that. And this is why they're asking you now, what is it that you need in order to, you need some money to invest in yourself. You need some money to pay for advertisements. What do you need? Do you need connection to clientele? Like I told you, for everybody, it's going to be different. Some of you guys may already have the money in place to invest in your business, but you're just having trouble connecting to your audience, to your clientele. Whatever it is for you, just know that these sponsors and investors are coming in with that for you. And it's no strings attached. Literally, no strings attached. Some of you guys have been around these jealous bosses and coworkers. Y'all have, again, I keep telling y'all, these businesses that really do not have your best interest at heart, like it's about numbers for them. And then as well, especially if you are a very, very talented person, right, that is working for a company that don't really, like, they just want workers. They don't want nobody to come in trying to shine. They don't want you, trying to prove no point. They just really want you to put your head down, do what they tell you to do, nothing more, nothing less. And for some of you guys, that's why you don't have peace, because you are an entrepreneur in the mind. So everything you see, I don't care how simple the piece is, your mind immediately starts calculating all this whole branch of ideas and how this can grow or be multiplied or whatever. And every time you present, another one of these ideas to your boss or your coworkers or whatever, you're immediately shut down, because these people are closed off in their minds. And it makes them mad that you could even do that. And some of you guys, if you don't know, like I said, the beginning message was new job, who this? Some of these people may be keeping a paper trail on you, trying to get rid of you. Because again, they don't have your best interest at heart. They don't care how you gonna, live to see the next day. And while, again, some of you guys don't have no peace, you ain't got no days off, you can't do nothing because you miss a day. You worried about missing a day because these people gonna fire me. Out of all the things that you've invested into them, you've given them, they don't care about what you need. And God is really, really trying to detach you from that, detach you from those people. Some of you guys are about to receive windfalls of money. We got another amount here, $23,000. that is on the back. You got 900,000 on the board, and now we got 23,000. And like I said, windfall. There's an S on the end of this. Windfalls of money. Even with these sponsors and investors, there's an S on this. This is plural. I'm telling y'all, like, there's a lot of people that could be coming in for you. Some of you guys, God is really just waiting on you to take that leap of faith. Because and that's the thing about God. When it comes down to those leaps of faith, you're not always going to be shown all of the pieces. You're not going to be shown how it's going to play out. And just like, you want to fully be able to trust God to say, like, I know you're not going to let me down. I know, this is going to come through for me. I know that if I'm listening to you and you're giving me direction to go here, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be covered. I'm going to be taken care of. God wants to be able to trust you as well to see that you're going to, do what's needed of you. And for some of you, that first step is letting go of this position that you're in, this job that you're in. If you are working in an atmosphere to where you know that you are surrounded by jealous bosses and coworkers, so no, baby, you got to go. You got to get up out of there. And as soon as you do, you're going to start seeing these windfalls of money. These investors, sponsors come into you. Anything else through my channel messages here that wants to come through for my collective? I love this. This prepare for elevation. This is beautiful. Anything else for channel messages before I grab tarot? I think that may be it for my channel messages. All right, let's grab tarot. Let's see what's what. Entrepreneurial mindset. And some of you guys, I want you as well to trust in yourself to know that you have what it takes to run a business, a successful business. Even if you've never even thought about, necessarily running a business. Look, with the 10 of Cups here. You have what it takes to be successful in business and to have this fulfillment when it comes down to your businesses. Some of you guys could be, in partnership or working with your actual partner in business. If you guys are in a relationship with somebody, married to somebody, you guys could be going into business together. And I want you to know that it is going to be successful. It's going to be lucrative. Some of you guys as well, you're being asked to not allow whatever it is that you're doing as far as work to take you away from your family and your relationships as well. With the Ace of Cups here, the Page of Cups, and the Justice card. There is a new beginning for you guys with work, whatever it may be. And I'm just going to be real with y'all. With this paper trail here, some of you guys may be getting eliminated from a position, whether you know it or not. But understand that if this is because people around you are jealous and, envious of whatever it is that you're doing, or there's somebody that's just working against you, they're going to see justice with the Justice card here. Now, your only job, though, is when it does happen for you, if it does go for you, because this may not be for everybody, but for those of you who it is for, when it does happen, you're being challenged to continue to stand on the fact that this happening to you was supposed to happen. And it was literally putting you in position to, have this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in business. And again, even with this, because of course, I'm sure Pentacles cards is going to come out because this is about finances and your money. But I'm telling you that there's big emphasis on you need to be fulfilled in what it is that you're doing and how you're spending your time. It needs to be tied to your purpose. So whatever it is that you have to let go of to walk into something new, because where was that other card? It was something on the board that said losses make room for gains. I got to find it though. Let me find it. Yep. Losses make room for gains. So even if you are in this position of, dealing with these jealous coworkers, bosses, and they're trying to keep a paper trail on you to move you out of this company, understand that whatever you lose, if you lose that job, it's because you're meant to gain this new company, this new sense of fulfillment when it comes down to work. And some of you guys, you may have been, with this company for years, or in the industry of working, like these matrix jobs. This is all you've known. So even if you've lost one job, the first thing that you thought to do was to go get another one. You start hustling, you start, going back into that mentality of almost like a panic mode. Like you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But understand now that a part of this, justice, this lesson that you're learning when it comes down to working for these shitty ass businesses and people who don't really value you, is for you to understand that, work is about fulfillment, not necessarily about money, because money comes along with it when you are fulfilled. But again, there's two cups being offered. One hand is coming from the heavens, and this cup is coming from a person, the Page of Cups. So again, there could be an offer coming into you that could, that is definitely going to be super fulfilling for you. I told y'all at the beginning, new job, who this? And some of y'all are not going to be able to take a new job without letting one go. Okay? So be prepared for that. Y'all can be like, Terica told me I was going to get fired. And I can't believe she said that, but... And I'm telling y'all, like, sometimes I be a little nervous to say what it is, but I'm never going to lie to y'all about what I see in these cards and what I'm hearing from Spirit. I'm never going to lie to you about that. Knight of Wands, you guys have some things coming in quickly for you. Something is coming in very, very fast for you. Three of Cups, ships are rolling in. And for you, if you've been in that energy of, okay, like I took the leap of faith, I did what I was supposed to do, like why are things not really coming in like I thought they would? Three of Cups is Three of Wands is the card that talks about your ships are rolling in. And we've seen already with these channel messages what it is. You have new growth and expansion. You have the ability to name your price tool. You have windfalls of money coming in. Some of you guys have $900,000 coming. Some of you guys have $23,000 coming. Some of you guys have sponsors and investors that are coming with resources that you need. I hear network. Some of these people have, networks that are related to what it is that you do. And they are full of people that have been searching all over again for somebody to do what it is that you do. They've been searching for you, essentially, even though they didn't know it was you. But this is you, standing ready for these people to come into you. I'm telling you guys, some of you guys literally may wake up, and if you have like your services online, right? Because I think I said that too, like increase, if I didn't say it, I'm about to say it now. Increase your online presence when it comes down to your business and your gifts and what it is that you do. But somebody could literally see you online, or if you already are present online, they could be watching you, right? Again, do what it is you do for free. But all of a sudden you'll look up and you booked. You'll literally wake up with this overnight success. And you immediately gotta, call and schedule with all of these people to fulfill their orders and things like that. Because now is the time for that. And you stay true to, investing in yourself, focusing on your business and your business only, putting all of your energy towards that. And because of that now, these things are coming in for you. This sense of fulfillment. Because we go from the card that says money isn't worth your peace to now we have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups here, which are all cards that talks about getting offers that are emotionally, stable, that are going to bring you happiness, that are going to make you feel good. You're going to get up every day and feel like this as you're on your way to, work or to do what it is that you're doing. The high priestess. This is a person who is really, really skilled in whatever it is that they do. And you see, even with this card, you see how she's sitting there with a laptop. Telling you guys, some of you guys could be working from home. Some of you guys, this could be about what it is that you have put out as far as your business on the internet, right? And this is you now. Look, with the Eight of Pentacles here, you're going to be busy. Eight of Pentacles talks about new job opportunities coming in, working hard. But understand that this working hard is not going to be that blood, sweat, and tears, oh, I'll do whatever for money type energy. Absolutely not. This is you being in a position to work hard on what fulfills you. And then, like I told you, I knew these pentacles were coming out because whatever it is that you're doing, where you're in this high priestess energy, you're very wise at what you do. You're good at what you do. With this playful energy of the Ten of Cups, you truly enjoy this. When you're in that energy, the money will be there. More money than you can keep up with is what I hear. Like more money than you can spend. Sometimes you may even forget to, count your money. Of course, you keep up with your expenses and things like that. But, by the time you look at the end of the week, say, for instance, you check your money like once a week or something like that. And you're just kind of like, okay, well, let me go in and see what my revenue was for this week off of my sales and things like that. And you're going to be like, dang, like you're surpassing goals. Simply because these people are going to like pay you. What I hear as well, that people are going to pay more for your services than what you even, charge, right? Because, of course, you're going to set your price to where it's wise. It's again, name your price too. You're going to make it to where it's like if you have to take a day off or you can rest or you can choose to only work certain days out of the week, you don't have to be in this constant hustle and bustle energy to make things make sense. But I hear, people are going to be tipping you for what you do because that's the sort of difference you're going to make in their lives through using your gifts. And of course, if you follow me long term, we healers over here, right? We are starseeds over here. So it makes sense that you're going to have people in this energy as well of happiness by, whatever it is that you're giving to them because you are a healer. So, of course, these people aren't going anywhere. Of course, they're not going to shop with anybody else because the experience that you give them is one of a kind. Queen of Swords, you know what you're doing. This is my wise queen. And for some of you guys, if a part of what it is that you're doing is speaking, right? You're something that you're talking, you're saying to people. If you are a card reader, right? Just like me, if you are somebody who is an intuitive with the high priestess here, people are going to be like absorbing your words like it's, I was about to say like it's the truth, but it is the truth, right? Because the Queen of Swords is also our honest queen, right? Like they're going to be absorbing everything that you say. They're going to take your word as, bond, as something that they should truly, truly follow and listen to. And they're going to continue to, come to you for this advice. They're going to, again, continue to seek your counsel and your services, whatever it is that you do. And then as well, this is also that energy when we talked about the name your price tool. Be firm on your price. Be firm on what it is that you know that you are worth. Because, again, everything is always sprinkled with these people that want to play, let's make a deal. But no, baby, when it comes down to you and what it is that you do, your price is your price. And yeah, every now and then you may be led by spirit to do something for free. Or to make something on a donation base, right? To just really, really, again, have that humanitarian part of, yourself, letting that part live. But for the rest of these people that are coming in, whether this be people that want to work with you or they want to, solicit your services, your price is your price. Your price is your price. Because nobody, again, is going to come into a high priestess and lowball them. It doesn't work that way. You are a person who is wise. You are well studied in whatever it is that you do. And even if, like, say for instance, right, some of you guys, look, here it is, the fool card, take that leap of faith. But some of you guys, like me, there was a lot of positions that I've had in life that I, according to, like, on paper, education wise, degrees, I was not qualified for. But the people that I work with understood that, like I said, just like these sponsors, you have sponsors that are coming in that see beyond these papers and what's on papers and these numbers that don't even matter, because they understand that whatever it is you're doing, you're qualified because it's your gift. You're qualified to do it because it's literally what you were born to do. So don't let nobody come in and try to tell you, oh, well, you're not worth this, or I don't want to pay this if you don't have a degree to match it, or you don't have some sort of certification. You tell them, thank you, sweetheart. Have a good day. Thank you for your inquiry. But you're not going to sit there and go back and forth with them, because why? Your price is your price. And your price is gauged according to your value and what you bring to the work, not what you have sat down and read in some book and somebody gave you a piece of paper and told you that you had permission to do it. Fuck that. Don't even get me started on that, because no. I don't knock anybody who goes to college, do what you do, and however many years, whatever certifications you want to get, however many hours you put into that, do your thing, baby. But unless you're truly led to do that, then understand that, that doesn't make you less qualified to do something because you don't have a piece of paper that said that somebody else signed, another man, woman signed to say that you are good at what you do. Absolutely not. And if somebody is literally inquiring of your services with that type of mindset, you more than likely want to let them know that you are not the person for them. Because those types of people, no. Y'all here for the wrong reason. But I do get the sense that most of the people that are going to be led to you and attracted to your business, though, are people that truly see you for who you are. So that won't even be your issue. That won't even be your issue. Went flying. I have the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I wonder, is that about those jealous co-workers and bosses? Let's see. What is the Seven of Swords about? Let's get some clarity about this Seven of Swords. Yeah, and I just get the emphasis, you are seen, man. Like, people see you. People see you, like, in the right light, right? And even if you have, like, been in this energy of being at a job or in a position to where, you had to fight, you always had to defend yourself again because you were dealing with all of these jealous people who were only trying to get a paper trail on you. They didn't want you there, and they knew that they couldn't just legally get rid of you without any cause, or not, at least not with the cause of, oh, I just don't like you. So they were doing a lot of devious things. And I know that the Seven of Swords a lot of times talks about that. God sees that energy. God sees what these people are doing. Even if you guys are dealing, with coworkers and you've reported this to, like, higher authorities, but nobody's done anything or said anything, understand that God sees you and you're going to be victorious in this situation. You are protected with the Nine of Wands here. And you're also being, again, there's big emphasis on speaking up for yourself. Protect yourself. We had the reading the other day that talked about choices, standing behind your choices. And so whatever it is that you set for yourself, the standard that you set for yourself on what you're going to do or not going to do, you don't waver on that. And if when in, setting your standards and making these decisions for yourself, if that means that you no longer fit into a certain industry or fit within a certain company or business, then it is what it is, baby. You got to go. But you don't get to come in every day. And again, this is why you don't have peace. If this is still your story, why you don't got peace, It's because you're going in every day and you're trying to dim your light. And that's just not what's needed right now. You are, again, this Queen of Swords, male or female. Meaning that whatever it is that you have to say, and again, we had the boss man and the boss lady energy to come out. If you're going in every day and you're working under somebody, and especially if you're working under somebody who don't have a clue how to lead, what they're doing, you can walk in every day and you can, diagnose 5 problems within the first 5 minutes of you being there. Then understand, honey, you are dimming your light to be a part of these organizations and to work for these people. And that's just not okay. Because the insight and the vision that you have, the type of awareness that you have when it comes down to what needs to be done, that in itself is a gift. And this is why you have to be a leader more than anything. This is why you have to take this leap of faith to go into business for yourself. And to be able to pull in people that, again, understand your vision. And that are going to work with that to help build that up, not tear it down, not work against you, not, bring envy to the situation. But this is y'all hand in hand, everybody working together for the greater goal. And like I said, for some of you guys, this very well may be you being called to go into business with your partner. Fuck that whole institute. Like, go into business with your partner, with your husband or with your wife. And you guys come together and make this vision make sense. Because again, you're being gifted all of the resources that you need in order to do that. You just got to take that leap of faith away from whatever it is that you're, in now. Look, y'all, I just love how God just be backing me up, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Every time when I get to talking about partnerships and being with your person, here's another divine partnership, the King and the Queen of Swords. And just like you are wise and you have all of this understanding of what needs to be done and how to do it, and you're given this vision, guess what? So is your person. And I'm telling you guys, this is very much some of you guys, whoever you're with, whoever you're married to. And mind you, as we've been talking about, all of these things are kind of rolling in. A lot of these things are rolling in before the end of this year. So some of you guys could very well meet your person and go in business, with your person all within the same time, right? And all of these things begin to be established together. So not only are people coming to invest in you in your business, but they're investing in you guys being together as well, right? With this divine partnership. But however the investments come into you, you both are going to know exactly how to make it work for you. You both are very skilled at whatever it is that you do. And as well, you're not going to be given a partner that is not in alignment with what it is that you are meant to do. You guys are going to have very, very similar paths when it comes down to working and fulfilling your purposes, right? Now, you both may have different, angles in which you come at it, and you may have a different set of skill sets each, right, that serve this purpose, but they're all going to play a part in you guys having this successful business. But a part of that, having the successful business is the atmosphere in which you work in. And it's never okay to be around anybody who is, secretly working against you, or who is jealous of you. Ace of Wands. We got all of these aces out on the board. Like, new beginnings for you. Six of Wands. And whatever this is going to be successful. Do not doubt that. Do not doubt that your business is going to have longevity. Do not doubt that your business will be successful and lucrative. Some of you guys are going to be well known, I'm telling you, for whatever it is that you do. Six of Wands is the card that talks about popularity. Look, and as I'm saying, well known. Remember that card came out at the beginning. A well-known company. Whatever you guys are developing together is going to be a well-known company. It's going to be sought after by a lot of different people. And I'm telling you, I get this sense too as well that you guys are going to have to be very, very intuitive when it comes down to which clients you take. Because again, you have this number of people that see you for who you truly are, and they're coming in with good intentions. And then you got some people that's just going to be looking at your numbers. And once they see you start skyrocketing, right? Because they've been seeing you since like while you're where you are now. They know that they have the chance now to invest in you. It's a lot they know that they could do for you. But because they're on their paper and adding up what their risk and their cost could be, they're not seeking God. They're again going strictly by what's on this paper. They won't invest in you until your numbers start adding up. By the time you get there, you're going to have very, very strict instructions from God to ignore certain people, to not work with certain people, whether they are clients or whether they are people that are trying to so-called invest in you, because their intentions behind investing in you are not pure. And I know that sounds weird to say or to even think about, that somebody like, how can an investor not be pure? But I'm telling you, there are going to be certain people that maybe you guys even, approach or, you go to initially, and you're trying to get some things done and they tell you no. And it's like, okay, cool. Then y'all keep it moving. And then, this right investor comes in and all these lump sums start coming in and your businesses start taking off. And then these people are going to be coming right back around to you. It's going to be a no for me, baby. Keep that same energy. Because again, for you guys, it's not about you being money hungry. Look, I'm telling you guys, you're going to be successful. I swear to God, every reading I've done so far, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles has come out. But in this reading, what does this represent? You're going to be happy, making a whole lot of money, doing what it is that you're being called to do. You're being led to do. And when some of you guys get into this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles energy, some of these people are going to try to circle the block. They was like, oh, you can do it. Now I want to invest. It's like, no, keep that. Because there's nothing that is more offensive than to know that somebody can see the vision, right? They know who you are. They know what you can do and still will not invest in you because of their own selfish reasons, or because they have the, this fear and this doubt that's tied to money. They're too tied to that to see or to really, really, invest in what is important. And I'm telling you, you don't even want that money. You don't want nothing from those people. Look, this is going to be y'all energy. Walking in the other direction like, nah, we good. They're going to be like, well, we got these 8 cups to offer you. No, thank you. I got 10. 20 if you count these pentacles. You get what I'm saying? They can keep them 8 cups, baby. Because you had the chance to invest in me when I had nothing. And what did you do? Walk the other way. You slept on me. I'm telling you guys, and some of y'all, like, do not be afraid to be in this King and Queen of Swords energy, because this is the king and the queen that ain't afraid to speak their mind, honey. They are not afraid to tell people no. They are in control of their swords. So just understand that all money is not good money. All investments are not good investments, and you're going to know the difference. You're absolutely going to know the difference. But at this time, this is about who's truly, truly going to be investing in the essence of who you are and what it is that you do. Not just necessarily anybody who's looking for some sort of return on investment. Or some person who's, investing in you for their own gain and benefits. Absolutely not. Page of Pentacles, whatever ideas that you're getting at this time are going to be lucrative, okay? And understand that you are this page, meaning that these ideas, whatever this lucrative, information is, this comes directly from you. It's connected to God, but it comes through you. So trust in that. Trust in whatever ideas you're being given at this time as far as entrepreneurship. And again, if some of you guys are really, really, worried about like, okay, how do I start a business? Maybe you do have somewhat of an idea of what you should be doing or the direction that you want to go in, but you're just not quite sure how to bring it to life or bring it into fruition. That's where God is stepping in for you and bringing you all of this information. Heavy emphasis on paying attention to your dreams. Heavy emphasis on paying attention to your intuition with the high priestess, because that's what's going to lead you to the right people, to the right resources. And it's going to align you in the path of, that is more, not of, but it's going to align you with the path that is most successful for you. But you just have to be willing to invest in yourself, invest in these ideas that are coming into you at this time, okay? This everything is fine card is still here for you guys. So again, if you feel like things are getting off to a slow start for you, it's about to change. It's definitely about to change. And you're being asked as well to align your energy and to step into this energy to where you know and you understand. And it's like I believe this is for me. I believe this is going to happen, because it is. And you're going to usher it in and manifest it in very, very quickly. It's already coming towards you, like I said, because some of these sponsors, they already know who you are. They already know who you are. And with this 5 of Swords here as well, again, big heavy emphasis on if you guys have been in this competitive ass energy, if there's been competitive energy around you, it's going to be a wrap for them. They're going to have to be silenced at this time, because they can't keep working against you. They can't. And not get away with it, at least. Because again, with this 5 of Swords, you come out on top. You take the swords, and these people are going to be left in this energy. Even if it is a company that you're working for and they feel as though they have this, certain leverage over you, to where it's like, okay, well, I know they need this money, so they'll do whatever. Or I can just treat them however and do whatever. Like, no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Ooh, that one jumped. There go another ace, y'all. I'm telling you, offers are going to be coming to you left and right. We have 3 aces on the board right now, so far. And I really get the emphasis that this is offers. These are offers coming into you. This is windfalls of money that is coming in. These are new ideas and new opportunities. And new opportunities that are going to bring fulfillment to you. To you, your family, your lineage. These are also things that are going to create generational wealth for you. But it comes with you, really, really protecting yourself and standing up in that energy of, I know what I'm worth. I know what I can do. Going within yourself and really tapping into your gifts. Because that's where the increase is going to come from. Not in just what you're, willing to give your time for, or trade your time for. Absolutely not. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love to see it. I love all that is coming in for you guys. Is there anything else about the money and career that we need to see at this time? Anything else on my collective? Anything else on my collective for the money and career? I think most of this is pretty self-explanatory with the King of Wands here. Yeah, you guys are going to be in high rank. This is that boss man, boss lady energy, for sure. And definitely, like, I'm getting boss energy, because even look at these cards, how all of these people are sitting on some sort of throne, or, the big seat, right? High Priestess. Look at all of these cards. Everybody's sitting up high. This person is with the 6 of Wands, is on her high horse. This is definitely giving me the energy of you're supposed to be your own boss. It is time for you to be your own boss. You don't need to answer to anybody else but God. Anything else that wants to come through for the collective? Give me one Yeah, I was about to say, give me one final message, and here it is. Yeah, this is definitely gifts that is coming in from God. This is your yes card, your confirmation for this entire reading that it is for you, okay? That entrepreneurship is for you. I told you there's a very few number of people that I feel in here that you're going to be working for, somebody else or working with another company. And even with those few people, it's still going to be a situation, because we had the high paying contract card to come out as well. Those contracts are going to be written in your favor. Okay. So it's still not going to be anything to where you're having to compromise or surrender your gifts or dim your light in order to work for these people. Absolutely not. It's still going to be on your terms. But it's just for some of you guys, whatever, gifts that you have or whatever it is that you're assigned to do during this lifetime, you're meant to collab with a different company and serve them, as they serve you. But for some of you guys, it's that entrepreneurship. The universe is like, use the gifts that I gave you, right? Use the gifts that have been gifted to you to make this come true and to bring this sense of happiness and fulfillment to your life and to your family, okay? So I'm going to end the reading right there and close out this energy. I love to see this. I love to hear it, you guys. Crank up, during this time, believing in yourself and speaking over yourself and what it is that you can have and what you can be and what you can do, okay? And this is simply a reminder to yourself, because again, there's heavy emphasis on the fact that the people that are around you and the people that are being sent to you at this time, God has already enlightened them on who you are. So they have no doubt about where they need to, sow their seeds when it comes down to you, or how they need to invest in you. But again, there's going to be this sense of self-sabotage if you don't realize it. And I'm sorry for the noise y'all hear in the background, y'all. That's why I'm about to go ahead and close this energy out. But yeah, there's big emphasis on believing in yourself and understanding that you are worthy of this. Understanding that you hold the name your price tool in your hand, and you can do this. You can be successful in this. And entrepreneurship is not as scary and big as you think. It's simply about aligning with what works for you, aligning with, your purpose, and understanding how your gifts play a part in, helping you to fulfill that purpose. Okay. And again, if you need any assistance on even just figuring out your purpose or, understanding your gifts, book a reading. Come talk to me. Okay. Because we can really, we're beyond the time of, just kind of floating through life, not knowing, just, being in the hands of fate or just going with wherever the wind or the waves take us. Absolutely not. It's time for you to step into your power and understand that you can control a lot of these things, the majority of these things. But it comes with the sense of being decisive. And the only way that you can really truly feel comfortable in being decisive is when you know what direction you're heading in, right? When you have a GPS and you have a set destination and location, you confidently take whatever turns the GPS is telling you to take. So the same thing when it comes down to life. Don't get so stuck in doing something a certain way, so you can have this sense of, false comfort or, feeling as though, okay, well, I have normalcy. No, you're being called to more. You're being called to different. And it's going to call you in a new direction. It's going to cause you to have to take different turns, different methods, different ways of doing things. Okay. So to be sure that you're not, going in the wrong direction, learn how to trust yourself. Learn how to trust your intuition. You came out as the high priestess, okay? Meaning that you have this naturally already. You can see. And once you see what you need to see and you feel what you need to feel, that peace to know that you need to make certain moves, stick behind that. Because that's what's going to usher in all of this other goodness that's coming for you, okay? So, very, very beautiful reading, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, if you want a personal reading for yourself to get more clarity, click the link in my bio or DM me. And again, you are safe to receive all of these things. Nothing will come against you as you walk in these truths. And again, please Please come back and have testimony service with me. Tell me what's been going on. I just told y'all at the beginning of the reading, I had people texting my phone, letting me know, like, girl, like, this came through this. I'm so happy to hear, because the one thing about spirit does not lie. Spirit does not lie, and Spirit has chosen me to, deliver these messages to you guys. And that's why I sit in as much confidence as I do when I do come forth and I am led. I do not get on this internet or anybody's internet, baby, and speak unless I've been led to. And I don't speak anything more or less than what I've been given. So I know that these are truths for you guys, and I just want you to be in position to know that you are worthy to receive them, okay? So, as always, I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, whatever time you're watching this reading. Enjoy. Go. Be a boss, bitch. Be a boss king. Whatever, do what you got to do, all right? See y'all later.